Alright guys, what's happening? This is going to be a long video, possibly more than one video, I'm not sure yet. I was just on map montage with a few friends, and we played 3 or 4 maps, each like 30 minutes or so, at least. And I got in this argument with Harper multiple times throughout the whole night, basically. So it wasn't, we didn't babble on about it for an hour and a half straight. But basically, we got into, what movies and crap, like, oh, Harper likes this movie, and we'd have multiple people were on his side, multiple were on, the side of not liking it, or, liking it, whatever. And we eventually got onto, somebody said they still had to watch the rest of True Blood. If you don't know what True Blood is, True Blood, and this is from the Wikipedia, I'm reading everything from the Wikipedia pages. True Blood is an American television drama series created and produced by Alan Ball, who also created 6 Feet Under. True Blood is based on the Southern Vampire Mystery series of novels by Charlaine Harris, I hope I'm saying that right, and details the coexistence of vampires and humans in Bon Temps, a fictional small Louisiana town. The series centers on Suki Stackhouse, a telepathic waitress at a bar who falls in love with vampire Bill Compton. So let's just stop there. That's True Blood. Now, the show that they didn't like, that Harper didn't like, is Vampire Diaries. And, again, from the Wikipedia. Vampire Diaries is an American supernatural fantasy horror television series developed by Kevin Williamson, based on the book series of the same name by L.J. Smith. The series follows the life of Elena Gilbert, who falls in love with the vampire Stefan Salvatore and soon finds herself caught in a love triangle between Stefan and his older brother Damon. While the brothers are also being haunted by the past they've had with Catherine Pierce, who's played by the same person who plays Elena Gilbert. The series also focuses on the lives of Elena's friends and other inhabitants of the fictional town of Mystic Falls. Now, obviously, when you look between True Blood, a telepathic witch at a bar who falls in love with a vampire, and the world is based on, details of coexistence of vampires and humans, compared to the series following a girl who falls in love with one vampire but is in a love triangle with another. Honestly, I'll agree that True Blood sounds like the better series. But I'm going to get into all this in a very vivid detail. And you can decide. I don't really mind if people don't like Vampire Diaries or if they like True Blood. I don't really give a shit, as long as you have good reasons. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to say this one fucking time. Do not, I probably say this already, but do not base either of these shows on their fucking titles. Okay? I had to tell my brother this multiple times. Vampire Diaries has the diary. The diary part is the thing that throws people off. Let me say it like this. Elena, main character, writes in the diary a total of 3 episodes. 3. Have that in your mind now? Good. Now, let's continue. The main character of True Blood, Suki Stackhouse, who is played by, and I hope I'm saying this name right, Anna Paquin. Now, I don't mind her because she was in the X-Men franchise. She was, I can't remember what X-Men she played. Oh, here it is. Rogue. She was decent in X-Men. I didn't really care much for her. The first one kind of follows her a little bit, but otherwise she wasn't too bad. I didn't mind her. When she was on camera, I was like, oh, whatever. She was decently hot. The same does not hold true for True Blood. Sure, she's cute, but I know people will probably say this is stupid of me to say, but she's got a huge gap in her teeth, and I can't stand it. Not to mention, she has a shitty fucking accent. I don't know if that's her actual accent or not, but it is terrible. I could not fucking stand it. And of course, it's, Southern. Now, I can't remember who it was from GameFAQs that said this. But a main reason I hate the story as well is the fact that, like I said, she is a telepathic waitress. She can read people's minds. She doesn't look at somebody and read their mind. It just constantly it happens. She falls in love with the first vampire she sees, Bill Compton. He's the first one that ever walks into her bar, and she falls in love with him. Why? Because she can't hear his thoughts. That's it. Is he the only guy she can't hear the thoughts of? No. She can't hear the thoughts of any fucking vampire. That's what I got from the show. Maybe that's not true, but I'm pretty sure that was every vampire, that she cannot hear any vampire's thoughts. But the first one she meets is, it's the first one that she meets that she falls in love with. Yeah, that makes fucking sense. So, she, again, I don't hate Anna Paquin in X-Men, but in True Blood, terrible fucking actress. So, Vampire Diaries. The main girl here is Elena Gilbert, played by Nina Dobrev. Just go to her Wikipedia page. She's fucking hot. I know, people are like, oh, you're basing... Yes, I am basing it on that. Her character in the show is meh at times, but she's hot. That's all I got for you. She doesn't have a shitty accent. She doesn't have a gap between her teeth. And she doesn't fall in love with Stefan because he's the first vampire that she sees. No, not even close. So, point goes to Vampire Diaries. Now let's move on to the main vampire of the series. With True Blood, it's Bill Compton. Now people will probably tag me for this, but I didn't get very far into True Blood. I got, I want to say, I'm gonna check on Wiki here. I got, 6 episodes in, maybe? Probably about 6 episodes in. I'm pretty sure they're all, hour-long episodes, so that was 6 hours worth. Now, with Bill Compton, I don't mind him. I don't remember what episode it was, but it was one where, we're gonna go with Suki. Stupid name. She was basically talking with Bill and trying to find out, what all vampires can do, and if I recall, all vampires can do different things. If anyone who watches True Blood, if you do watch it, please correct me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure different vampires can do different things in this one. That's just fucking stupid. Like, stupid beyond belief. But Bill Compton himself, played by Stephen Moyer, not bad. I like it. It's pretty cool. So, meh. Now let's move on to Stefan Salvatore, played by Paul Wesley. Now, he plays it off perfectly. And I'll say this quickly about the two series that the two series get correctly. That they do the same. The older the vampire, the stronger they are. A 500-year-old vampire is stronger than a 100-year-old vampire. I like that. Maybe that's just me. Now, somebody mentioned this, and I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't know why everyone else hates it. I guess because Twilight did it, I guess. But Stefan Salvatore drinks animal blood instead of human blood. I don't remember his reasoning for it right now. The reason why, and the thing is that drinking animal blood, it keeps him alive, but he's not as strong as his brother, Damon. His brother drinks human blood and is much stronger, and they're both the same age. Anyway, Stefan Salvatore, the guy plays him fine, plays him perfectly. I have no beef against him. I really don't. And that's about it. I mean, I'd have to say the main vampires, they're pretty fucking even. I mean, point goes to both for that. Now, obviously, I'm not sure about True Blood, but Vampire Diaries brings in Damon Salvatore. Obviously, he's basically the I think older brother and basically evil brother. Not too bad, but the whole love triangle thing. We're done with season 1 already, and there's no love triangle that we know of. Sure, it is said multiple times that Damon loves Elena, but nothing really ever happens. Like, there's never shown anything. And then obviously, she and Stefan are already dating, but whatever. But the books, on the other hand, are completely different. But I'm not going to get into that because I haven't read the books. So, again, I mean, obviously, I'd have to say if you care to watch any of these. Oh, by the way, True Blood has 3 seasons right now, while Vampire Diaries, the 2nd season, is starting actually this month. Let me check. I'm not sure when. Season 2, September 9th. Fuck yes. Anyway, sadly, I don't really know much more about True Blood. If anything, I will try again to watch it, but the main thing that turned me off was just the main character. She is just terrible, and the accent is god-awful. It makes me want to stab myself. That is I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why I just stopped watching, was because she is terrible. That's the only fucking reason. Only reason at all. Hell, her fucking boss, I don't remember his name, he can fucking turn into a dog. I'm not sure if he can turn into anything else, but he turns into a dog. He's a shapeshifter. I was stoked. But other than that, I mean, it turned me off simply because of her accent and her terrible acting. But annoyingly, most people tend to say no to Vampire Diaries simply because of the title of the show. People need to get past titles. Titles rarely mean shit. Oh, and a big difference in the shows, True Blood, and this is actually what turned me on with True Blood, is the beginning of the first episode, in which you get to see a vampire right off the bat, and it's basically vampires have come out into the open and everything, which is kind of cool, I guess. The beginning of the first episode is really what got me into it, and then her accent just ruined it. But anyway, with True Blood, as it says, it details the coexistence of vampires and humans. Vampire Diaries is the exact opposite, in which, basically, like with Stefan and Damon's past, all the vampires in their town were just hunted and killed because the humans are basically afraid of vampires. But again, the thing I don't like about True Blood is that, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but all vampires have different fucking abilities. That's retarded. Vampire Diaries, they all have the same abilities. From what I remember, well, if you drink human blood anyway, Damon was able to create fog. I'm not sure if he can create crows. I know he can control them. Mind control with, looking at their eyes and blah, 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 blah. Super speed, super strength. And I think that's it. That's all I can remember anyway. True Blood, I don't remember. I know she asked him, like, oh, can you turn into a bat? And he just keeps saying no, no, and no. So obviously he can't really do much. But again, I'm just saying this shit straight because I'm sick of people saying, "Oh, Vampire Diaries, I already watched that. It's about Diaries." No, it's fucking not. Just watch the fucking show. I'd say, if anything, I'm look at the. I mean, I have the full fucking season. I have to say, watch the first 5 episodes. It's not too much to ask, is it? And I'd say the same about True Blood. Watch the first 5 episodes of both. And if you don't want to say, oh, I like this one, or I like this one better, therefore I'm not watching this one. I mean, I'm going to try and watch True Blood again. And if I do get into it, I'm going to try to annoy her shitty fucking accent. But I'm going to try and get into it again. I'll let you guys know how it goes. But that's all I wanted to say. If I think of anything else, I'll let you know. And Harper, I am sending you this fucking video because you need to fucking listen. So what sucked on TF2. I don't like talking for 20 minutes straight. But yeah, hope this informs some people. And I'm off to play some EverQuest 2. So, thanks for watching, guys.